Welcome back, folks, to Let's Replay Stonekeep, and when last we left off, we've completely cleared out the dangerous part of the fairy realm, and we got quite a few interesting things along the way. We found a much better runecaster, we also found a drum, and we found the last tome of the elves, as well as Sparkle, a fairy that wants to join us on our adventure. And we won't say no to another companion, especially one that is capable of using magic. Quite effective magic, and somebody who's ranked in Tea Party. We definitely need that skill at some point. And then the epic final encounter with Khull-Khuum. Tea Party off! Who can make a tea party better? Having Sparkle in your party would certainly help. Unfortunately, that is not what the final fight is. And so, it's time to go and hand off this drum. And I believe I know what item we get for doing so. Unfortunately, it's not useful anymore. Just go this way. We're heading east. We don't want to go east. We want to go west. There we go. It'll be north. And then one more spinning around. And we are now facing west, the way we want to go. Let us go and talk to the final of the fairy players. And I believe you are not this way, though we do need to go that way at some point. Very soon, actually. Let's just go this way and that way, and we're nearly there. Just need to get to the next crossroads and go north, and I believe... Hello! We have something of yours.
Oh, you have my drum. Can I have it, please?
Certainly, it's not going to do anything in our inventory after all. There you go.
Thank you. Maybe Binkle and I can start the fiddle and drum corps again.
Did we get anything? We got a hat. I do think there was meant to be a shirt, but I haven't found the shirt. Either way, we now have 3 hats. Enough items that you can quite safely have at least one of them equipped on every member of the party that can wear items. Sparkle does not use items at all. She's not the only party member you can get that doesn't really use items. We'll find the other ones soon enough. For now, we need to solve the riddle of going to see the Queen. We've been given a couple of hints as to how we go about seeing the Queen. Let's see if we can solve it, shall we? We need to go this way, and we have 2 keys. These keys will hopefully allow us to see the Queen, but there is a problem. That is the problem. No key there. There's a keyhole there, though. Let's use our keyring and open this up. There we go. And now, this should,
Well, I see you have both charcoal and parchment. How about letting me have a go?
Oh, let's give those over to you. Hopefully, you're going to give us something good in return. Here is some parchment, and here is some charcoal.
Not bad, eh? A great portrait of the Queen, if I do say so. And I do. Maybe you should take it to the Queen for her opinion,
Alright, we will. I'm not sure how effective that'll be, though.
Oh, it's been a while since I've drawn. Thanks. Roses down, twice around.
That is quite a clue. Do we have any roses? I think we do. Let's see if we can find roses on here. A book, daisy chain, rowan berries, a jester's cap, foxglove. Do we have any roses? Maybe we don't. Let's just put down some flowers. Did that do the trick? No, that did not do the trick. Curious. I don't remember how to open this up. We have everything we need to open it up. Ah! You need to, That's okay, there's no more fighting to do. We had to use 2 keys, or the same key twice, but either way, we are now here. And there's quite a lot here. Let's just go this way and see what we can find. There's absolutely nothing here. What about over here? Ah, that place is important. And so is this place. Let's just grab everything that we see. Ah, there's something here that we could use. I'm not sure what that did. Ah, do we need to go twice around? That is something interesting. Do we need to go twice around to open this up? If we put down some flowers, maybe that might help. Let's just put some flowers down, shall we? Any flowers that we have. And then we're just going to go twice around here, and hopefully that will be sufficient. We definitely want to open up the way to talk to the Fairy Queen, after all. It's not open yet, and there's nothing here that we can do to unlock that. Do we then use this again? No, we do not. Whatever power that had has been used up. Just do this here. Has this worked? The answer is no, but we definitely want to go in there. And I definitely don't remember how to do so. Perhaps it's not these flowers that I need to place down. Maybe I need to place down a primrose, or 2, or 20, because if memory serves, this is a puzzle that I always get stuck on, and I think I remember the solution. When it said roses down, that doesn't mean that you just need to place 1 primrose. It means that you need to place a lot of primroses, 1 on every single square. It's the reason why the game has given us so many of them. In fact, even if we put 1 down on each of these, we're going to have well over 70 of them. And they have no other use in this game. Just put these here. Has that opened the way? Not yet. But if we were, for instance, to place a primrose here, and then walk twice around, hopefully this will then open the way to go and see the Fairy Queen. And just for good measure, we're going to put 1 here as well. Because why not, eh? Still closed? Not for much longer. The way to the Fairy Queen will open to us. At least I hope it will. Not yet? What if we use this now? Nothing happened. Have I done something wrong? Maybe I have. Maybe if we turn this way... Aha! It is now open. I didn't do something wrong. Let's have a conversation. Let's have a lot of conversations, actually, because this is a substantial plot dump. I hope you're sitting comfortably. Let's begin.
I am Iane, Queen of the Fae. Please sit a while and enjoy some refreshments, for you may rest safely in my court. But it is unsafe elsewhere. Beware the trolls, for they are a corruption of everything fairy and good. Without preparation, they can be deadly foes. Since they are still fairy, even tainted, I cannot act against them directly. My fairies say you have an offering to me. May I see it?
You may, and I'm surprised that you do not have subtitles. I think you're one of the few people in the game that doesn't. How do we offer this to you? Do we click here?
This is very beautiful. Thank you. Please accept this gift in return.
Alright. We get a magic ring.
I have used my magic to watch your progress. You have traveled a great distance, but many tasks await you before your battle with Khull-Khuum will be over. This started long ago, when the human world was divided into 2 great lands, Atlantis and Eve. The rulers of these realms despised and mistrusted each other, and there were many conflicts. There might have been war and suffering among your kind, but there was balance as well. Then one day, a mysterious figure appeared before the rulers of Eve and offered magic potent enough to destroy their enemies. He did not lie, but he did not tell the truth. Ys cast the mighty ritual, and Atlantis used their most powerful counter-magics. But all was lost. Atlantis was destroyed, but as planned by Khull-Khuum, the backlash caused a cataclysm that nearly destroyed the world. This was the devastation. All the races were affected, not just you young humans. In defending my children, my powers are taxed to this day. I must rest for a while. Return if you will hear more of your adversary.
Oh, we will, because we need even more plot. That said, none of that plot really holds to anything that we've been doing so far, because all we want to do is find all of the orbs and free the gods so that Stonekeep can be returned back to where it had been. The Fairy Queen was Natalie Carter, and this is her only role as far as I know. I don't know how long we have to stand away from where the Fairy Queen is for us to then go back and have another conversation. Has it been long enough?
Tell me what you know of Khull-Khuum's role in the devastation.
I know little, my lady. Only that the gods were captured by the Shadow King, and he rose to take power.
That much is true, though there is much more to be learned. Khull-Khuum did not challenge the immortals. He betrayed them and used the power from the deaths of their own followers to entrap them in the orbs you are carrying. While the other weakened immortals fought a hopeless battle against Khull-Khuum during the moments of the devastation, Thera damaged one of her own temples, a source of her magic power. She hid some of her powers away and cast a spell that made it impossible for Khull-Khuum to recover the trapped immortals. This left her with a small measure of freedom. Since then, Thera has worked for the return of the orbs to her temple. Now I must rest. I will return soon.
That explains how Thera was able to find us and get our help in recovering the orbs. Let's step away a few moments and then go back. These rests for the Fairy Queen are really brief because we need to know quite a lot more. Hello, we've come to learn more.
There is another who you should be aware of. Wahuka is not from this world, and he is shadowed from my magics. I fear that he is something primal, perhaps more dangerous than Khull-Khuum. Wahuka's involvement might be nothing more than a trick.
He did all of this as a prank? I find that hard to believe, Lady Aini.
For whatever purpose, only he could tell you for certain. I believe there is more to him than he wants you to see. If you succeed in your quest, then all we know will change, and he might want that. Leave me for a while, but return.
And so we learn what we already knew about Wahuka. Wahuka is out for Wahuka. And what does Wahuka want? We don't know. What we do know is that we need to be cautious when dealing with Wahuka. That said, Wahuka has been helpful. That said also, Wahuka has only been helpful because we're giving him something in return, be it gems, or in the case of other things, the skulls of people long dead, or just a conversation. Maybe Wahuka just wants somebody to talk to. I highly doubt that. Has it been long enough? Let's talk some more.
I am grateful that you have returned.
You are gracious to see us, my lady. Do you have another tale for us?
Yes, I have one final tale. It is the story of the last elf, one who is dear to me. The Dark One was opposed by many, including the fairies and elves with our magics. Khull-Khuum was only annoyed, and while I used my powers to hide my people from his damning gaze, the elves were not so fortunate. Every city and stronghold of the elves was destroyed. The few elves that survived were hunted to death by his followers. Only one survived, for he was my lover and stood by my side while his people were ravaged. For hundreds of years afterwards, he contained his grief and misery, but his heart and his love for me was overcome with vengeance. He left to destroy the Dark One. He journeyed far, and I aided as well as I could. But he has been captured by the Ice Queen, a minion of the shadows. The keeper of my heart is but a living statue in her realm, trapped in ice, and I can do nothing. As you seek to destroy Khull-Khuum, seek my love and free him. He is a mighty warrior and knowledgeable in the ways of the Dark One. Even if he chooses not to return to my side, I will be eternally grateful.
We shall try to find him, Lady Ione.
Then take this. It is my pendant, and I have placed what magic I could within it. Now please go. I have used too much of my strength in this.
Get out of here soon. I'm going to kill myself.
Don't worry, Karzak. We're going to leave now, because we have done all that we can here. It's time to go. We have explored pretty much the entirety of the map. There is nowhere else left to go, no other things to hand over. All of the fetch quests are done, all of the fairies have been talked to, and we have had all of the plot dump that we can have from the Fairy Queen. Or have we? No, we have. There is nothing more that the Fairy Queen will say to us. And so, it is time to leave. It is also time to grab all of these primroses, because we're not going to leave them here. There are primroses, and we're going to have them in our inventory. Even though there's no real purpose to them anymore, apart from handing them over to the fairy players. We could do with hearing a few more of their songs. We could actually do with hearing all of their songs. But that will come in time. Let us save, shall we? Because that was quite a lot of plot that we just got subjected to. We have learned a fair bit about the backstory of the world. And to what purpose was it? There was no real purpose at all. Also, here is that piece of armor that I thought we wouldn't get. It's no use to us now because we have defeated all of the trolls, but it's still nice to have. If Drake were wearing all of the pieces of a jester outfit with the necklace as well, Drake would suffer no damage. Let's actually read what that pendant we got does. A magical pendant. Can we equip it? I think we can. Can we give this over to Karzak? We can. We also have a ring. Let's have a look at the ring as well. Let's see, this shirt is inside out, and the Luckstone ring. It's not a bad ring, we'll certainly use it. Let's just equip that here, and we'll give you the ring that protects against poison. There we go. We're nearly ready to leave. All we need to do is find the way out. I'm sure Karzak will be thrilled to discover that we're going to leave the fairy realm and never return. There is no real purpose to us remaining, unless you want to hear all of the songs.
Don't tell anyone you saw me in this place.
Don't worry, Karzak, we won't. Your secret's safe with us. Or is it? Alright, we're now going to leave. This way should take us to the exit, and from there, back to the feeding grounds, where we can then go and seek out the Ice Cavern. The Ice Cavern is a very dangerous place, and a place that you can go to before you go to the fairy realm. It's not advisable that you do. Alright, is the exit this way? The exit is this way. Marvellous. Let us go now and seek the exit. And seek more adventure. Soon the whimsicalness will end. And while I am sad to see it go, I am also not sad to see it go. We've been here quite a while. It's time to do some more adventuring. And it's time to go to the Ice Cavern. Going this way does nothing. I wonder why it does nothing. Is this because we need to place... Ah, is there something there? There was not something there. Have I forgotten something? I may have. Or maybe the exit is this way. It's this way. That's what I forgot. We are now back in the feeding grounds, and we want to go this way. Over to the mana circle to recoup our mana. Actually, we could go to this one. That seems much better. And we need to go to the ice cavern, which is over there. Just quickly go this way and avoid the fairies. Don't mind me. We've just met your queen. She had a lot to say. We'll go this way to the mana circle, recoup all of the mana, or is it already recouped? It is! Perhaps talking to the fairy queen replenished all of our mana. There is also this here. Let's hit it. Nothing happened. That is because hitting this one with a ranged weapon does nothing. But what if, for instance, we were to hit this with something else? We don't want the axe equipped right now. I think we want the shield. So we'll get the shield equipped. We'll put this down, this here. Nothing happens. At all. But if you were to hit the other one, something might happen. But when we come back, folks, we're going to go to the ice cavern. To a dangerous area indeed. And the fact that it's very cold is going to hurt. It's exceptionally cold in the ice caverns. But that will be for next time. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later.